Respected Chair, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to be here representing the Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, FNCCI, and speaking for Nepal employers and private sector. This conference brings together government, workers, and employers. We all have a different role, but we share one common goal, that is to create an environment for the business to grow and to make sure work is decent. This is why the ILO model bring all three groups together is so important. We at the FNCCI are proud to be part of it. Today, I want to briefly touch upon this year International Labour Conference agenda and its relevancy to the developing country like ours. I will also discuss the Director General report, global context and partnership for fair growth. The Director General report this year highlights that we must connect the job, rights and growth through the business-led development and good investment policies. I also strongly believe that having the stable private sector friendly policy is the most important step to attract the investment. In Nepal, we have been working closely with our government on this. We asked for change to 30 laws related to investment, and the government has amended them. Also, the framework of the Bilateral Investment Agreement, BIA, has been passed. The reason why we have been continuously working with the government is not only for existing formal business to grow, but also encourage the informal sector to get the registered and become a part of the mainstream economy. Due to our continuous effort, we are happy that the Nepal has been chosen as one of the 5 champion countries in terms of making the economy more formal. This shows that the Nepal is proactive in the complying with the international commitment and moving forward the formulating the stable policy for investment. Nepal elevation changed dramatically from the Mount Everest 8,848 meter peak down to just 50 meters above the sea level, all within the span of the roughly 150 kilometers. This shows the investment opportunity in the tourism sector, particularly hill station with the cable car and resort, hydropower, agriculture and ICT. As we prepare to move from beginning the last developed country in 2026, Nepal will face the opportunity and responsibility. The world rules for international trade and investment are changing. But I would like to share the unique and strategic position of Nepal. Nepal offers the huge market not only in Nepal but China and India. Even after the graduation, duty-free market access agreement with the India and China will remain there for Nepal. So this is the opportunity for investor to invest in Nepal and export to the big market, including Europe and America. You can also work in Nepal in private sector, private equity fund and venture capital, PVC, and climate financing. Nepal has a negligible greenhouse gas emission, yet we are most affected by the impact of climate change. Therefore, we call for international support to protect the roof of the world, Mount Everest. I want to emphasize that the mountain and the Iceland country should get the special help with the market access funding and other support for development. At the FNCCI, we believe in creating the decent job through the higher economic growth. We have a FDI support desk for investors to provide the necessary assessment. We have signed an MOU with the worker to expedite the bilateral partnership. We are committed to working with all of you to make this future possible for Nepal and for the world. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.